Mobile games. They either suck or they're good, but somehow they still suck. As you know, I'm working as a helper for truck driving. And as I find the horrors of public washrooms that have some unhealthy lunch breaks, I also play mobile games. A lot of you and me included know just how big mobile games are. I mean, they literally make up half of the gaming industry, and I can't understand why people play these games. They either want to have a fun time or have a way to pass the time so they could get this very cruel day over with. But not only is this industry gigantic, but probably has to be the worst kind of company when it comes to greed. If you are a long-time person on my channel, you would know that I hate modern businessmen because these motherfuckers don't think. How am I playing Shadow Fight 2 and each time I lose or win or pay my taxes or come back home to work, I get an ad? And I get you want to make money, but you already have another way of making money, which are the gems. And my God, when you turn off the internet on your phone, these guys make sure that your ad is still in the process of loading. I already know that this is deliberate because it annoys the shit out of me, and businessmen love doing that. I mean, have you seen Spotify with their 5 different ads trying to tell you to buy premium? I'm sick of that business tactic. But when I'm on PS5 and Spotify does that bullshit, I can at least tolerate it because I'm playing on PS5 and I'm still playing my game. But on Shadow Fight 2, instead of restricting certain things in the game, they would rather want you to pop your blood vessel because the ad is trying to load and it takes 1 whole minute for the ad to stop loading. And this happens anytime you win or lose. Are you stupid? Instead of focusing on annoying me because I want to play offline, why don't you focus on making more game modes or something that's appealing enough to make people want to play online? And you know what the worst part is? This isn't even the worst offender of making you annoyed, because that crown goes to Rovio. And this hurts personally because they were the guys behind making my childhood with the Angry Birds, and then ruined their own brand because they wanted to, I quote, not even joking by the way, see what happens. They deleted one of their most beloved titles all because of an experiment, and then had the nerve to make their original game not free anymore. And their worst business decision was in the form of Angry Birds Transformers. This, while being one of the games they returned from their little social experiment, came back with this game and created the worst progression system I've ever seen in my life. I'm not even joking. When the devs added a challenge system, normally you would just do a task and then get something of equal value. And while playing this game for a while, I just realized that the challenges are meaningless. A lot of them are not even worth their value. For example, there's a challenge in the game that requires you to spend thousands of gems to get a measly 25 gems. Are you rage baiting? Why are these things in the game? And it also doesn't help that the game is designed off your wallet. There is no good progression system, no satisfying way in gaining something when you do it the hard way. You're rewarded with something that's more terrible in the game. They have a portal, and this portal is able to get you a new character, but there's one issue. For the portal to work, it needs energy. And if you're Mr. Money Big Bucks, you have no problem just getting the portal and the new character. But if you're me and take it the hard way, the game actively shits on you. Because when you try and get the energy the regular way, you need to get at least 10k energy. And do you know how much energy you get if you grind each day? Well, let me tell you this. It's not a lot. To be more specific, if you grind the daily challenges, you will get less than 300 energy if you try the grindy way. And oh my God, when you finally get all the energy for the portal, do you know what I was rewarded with? You want to know what I got? Well, let me tell you. It's not good. So yes, I was shown a new area that was small as shit. And instead of me getting the new character, the currency I used to free my characters got swapped with bats. And those bats are so bad because they only spawn in the area that I just opened. And it also doesn't help that they... Oh my god, I'm about to get mad. That they barely even fucking spawn in their own area. I swear to God, I played the area and I was lucky to even get 5 or 10. And after I did all of that stuff with the portal, I realized that this game isn't designed for me to continue playing. It's designed for me to use my wallet rather than playing and getting rewarded. It is quite literally the worst way to design a video game, especially if you want me, as the consumer, to continue playing your game. Instead of bringing back their classics like Angry Birds Epic, which they can 100% do, but instead they spend all of their time making newer games, which is fine, but why aren't they focusing on bringing back their top dogs? You can easily do that, but you choose not to, and that disappoints me. Now that I look at the script, it kind of just turned into a Rovio hate video, so you know what? That's now the title of the video. Anyways, find better games and don't waste your money on unrewarding trash. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and that's all I wanted to say. Bye.